Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, and we've been waiting for more stuff to spend our samples on, other cosmetics, and also just new types of ways to, progress in the game. And today we have good news, because thanks to Iron Sights, it looks like we're going to be getting an AI companion that will drop in with us, but then also go ahead and give us a brand new type of shop. We're going to go over all of that, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So back on November 14th, the DSS finally got activated, and though it gave us some cool stuff like the Eagle strafing run and so much more, Johan and Shams actually went ahead and said that more features will be enabled next week. Starting today, gamers can vote to choose what they want and what they receive through voting. We plan to continue adding such player participatory content in the future. And there's a good idea of what we can actually be expecting next for the DSS, as Iron Sights gave us a ton of information about, well, a new Hellbot that will be coming and would likely actually possibly even be on the ship, because there is a droid helper in the game files that Iron Sights let us know about. The Hellbot has been renamed to Cha Droid Helper. Now, most of us are aware that this is actually going to be a vendor. It's going to be something that sells us items in the store. However, Iron Sights did say there is an audio string that says this Hellbot will stand in for your Helldiver squad mate, meaning that Arrowhead does seem to be working in the future to go ahead and make this a teammate if you get kicked from your lobby, so that you can go ahead and have some help. This is actually a pretty great idea, and I do hope that this is what ends up coming in fully. It'll be interesting to see how this also comes in with the brand new clan system. We've known for a while that Iron Sights let us know there are a bunch of strings and references to it. In fact, there's going to be an entire clan station where you can hang out with you and your crew. There's going to be platoon orders that are available to all members as long as the station is orbit around the local planet, meaning that you'll get special mission objectives if you go ahead and run with your clan. So if you're not someone who's going to run around with your Hellbots or the Siege Troopers, the clan system is going to be very interesting in the near future. However, it looks like we'll also be getting clan stratagems, but we don't know too much about it. It could be the nuke. But going back to that vendor bot droid, Iron Sights did let us know a bunch of voice lines, because it has a bunch of voice lines tied with the illuminate. But to even make that point even stronger, those voice lines involving the Hellbot, which is going to be part of the platoon system or a vendor on the space station, does go ahead and say specific lines about the illuminate. I'll go ahead and play it for you guys right here, and then we'll go over some progression systems we'll be looking forward to in the future.
Tip number 419. Illuminate outposts are often heavily shielded and are best overcome with weapons boasting extreme destructive power. Tip number 394. During night missions, Helldivers are automatically granted access to the flare stratagem at no extra cost. Hooray! Beep boop. Tip number 836. Lying prone provides minimal protection against nearby explosions. Tip number 194. The longer a mission takes, the more aware of your presence the enemy will become. Non-murderous butler. The election is approaching. Please be prepared to participate. Sales are the lifeblood of democracy. And also final. Tip number 119. Locate and successfully extract with Intel, and you will reveal an Intel mission. Hooray! Purchase complete. Please note, some samples are rarer than others. Pay careful attention to what your fellow Helldivers are doing. Tip number 223. Research points are used to progress your Helldiver specialization and to access certain rare stratagems. Hooray! Please make your way to the Democracy Officer for the latest war briefing. Tip number 626. Eagle aircraft must be rearmed during missions via the corresponding stratagem. This will restock their usage and their spirits. Self-diagnostic complete. Conclusion: not an automaton. Tip number 411. When fighting, illuminate. Keep moving. Tip number 329. Each tier in your Helldiver specialization unlocks new items.
Now that Hellbot audio comes from notable data miner Iron Sights on the Helldivers League subreddit. Now, interestingly enough, he also showed us this new strange case icon, which he dubbed nuclear football. And it is kind of intriguing. What could this briefcase possibly be? Astro, a data miner, said he hadn't seen this post on the topic board, and then showed us a model of a science officer that is currently in the game files. Now, in the first Helldivers game, science officers were NPCs that were actually on your ship. They gave you some tactical mystical knowledge and information, such as the one right here saying, somehow I feel most at home when we are in deep space. The tranquility of it, the grandness, almost brings a tear to my eye. But everyone knows that Helldivers and their companions don't cry, so that was never going to happen. And interestingly enough, the science officer has a badge saying that they know many things. Is that they are most likely going to be in the Truster Ministry of Science faction. Now, here are all the factions of Super Earth right now, which could actually, have their own additional crew member added into the files and added onto our ship with this new update. There's the Ministry of Unity, the Ministry of Truth, the Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Expansion, and Ministry of Prosperity, which we don't need anymore because we are going to take down the Illuminate, Terminids, automatons. But it could be pretty cool because the science officers could also give us new ways to upgrade our weaponries. And this would be one of those things where they go ahead and add in more ways and more customization for players to go on and grow. The new ship upgrades was an excellent addition that they added in, and adding new ways to expand upon that definitely seems like something that Arrowhead is going to want to be doing, especially with that found in the files. Now, I also did want to go over it. We've gone over it on this channel before. Some of you may not have seen it. It was a long time ago that I posted it, but there is images and videos of the AI teammates that will be able to call in with a clan stratagem called the Thief Team. And well, someone actually got their hands on some footage, and I'll play it right here. You guys can let me know what you think.
没有，你妈这月球漫步呢，这鱼竿搁在这儿，哎呦，还有拿机枪的，哎呦，拿步枪的。我就好奇这东西能打死队友吗？能打死自己人吗？这是他为啥悬浮的机？可以呢，可以呢，我觉得还可以，打铜还可以。死了一个。哎，两口就死了，太棒了。哎，打铜还可以啊，枪法挺好。别走，我来了。哎，虫子，哎，坦克，快跑，快跑！先走！哎呀，没进去，傻逼吧，那么大一个你看不见，你不是傻逼谁傻逼？我操！快动！机枪换弹！哎，你的美国让你死完了好像啊？没有，还在奋斗，然后坦克冲过去撞死2个。还活。
Let me know down below, what do you guys think about the AI Hellbot that will come in as a possible vendor and then also possibly even land with us and help us spread managed democracy. Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover more news and information on Helldivers 2 on the daily. Until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.